Check Pro Joe here from the Check Pro radio show with one of my favorite friends, Bob Muller. Bob, how you doing, buddy?
Doing great, Joe. Hey, thanks for having me.
Hey, it's great to have you here. You guys are great at plumbing, and I know that you have gone through a lot of changes recently, and we've actually made an announcement before here on the program about your expansion. And what I love about this is you've got a great customer base that's very loyal to you, and you're loyal to them, and you can help them with their plumbing needs. But now you can help them with their air conditioning needs. How exciting is this for you and your team?
And this is a great opportunity for us, not only for our community that we service, but for our internal customer, our employees. We're going to be able to offer, them a lot more opportunities, a lot more growth. We're going to be able to bring, younger people into our company, train them in our facility, and provide better jobs, better opportunities, and just service our customer better. Because now we're not only going to be able to give them the same high level plumbing service, but we're also going to now be able to help them with their heating and their cooling needs and their air quality needs, because air quality is a huge thing in everybody's house. People are breathing all kinds of micro problems inside their house that can relate to a lot of health related issues. So we want to protect them of completely the health of their home, from the plumbing all the way to their ventilation.
And when you go from the mindset of a plumber, which is we want to make sure that you have clean potable water that will keep you healthy. We want to make sure that the waste is transferred out of your home properly. It's really like plumbers are really important to keep you healthy. Going to now the HVAC system, where you could have all kinds of allergens, or could be mildew and mold in the system. There's really a relationship. I remember years ago a plumber telling me, he said, Joe, our job isn't so much moving water, it's really the health of the homeowner. It's because you want to make sure that the water is safe. And that could be everything from putting a reverse osmosis system in to other water treatment, or just making sure the wastewater is basically sent out of the home properly. So I like the fact that you guys are in air conditioning now, because you just hit the nail on the head. Air quality. That's what they should call it. It shouldn't be called HVAC. It shouldn't be called air conditioning. It should be your air quality system.
Which is really why we just really go to the home comfort, side of it. So it's really making your home comfortable, from your air quality to the water quality to the way that the house smells, So, all those things are very related to the health. A lot of your health issues that you have are all the stuff that you breathe, that drink, and assimilate in your own home. So it's very important to make sure that you get some good qualified people that really care about you, the homeowner, more than just taking the money side of it. They really need to be, they need to care about you. And that's what we really focus on here with our technicians that we train, is just to make sure that these guys understand what your home needs to keep it comfortable, to keep it right, keeping you breathing in the right air, making sure that you're maintaining your home and things like that.
And there is some overlap with plumbing and air conditioning. Not a lot, but there is some plumbing in air conditioning. There's condensation lines and so forth, and drain pans. I'm adding up some of these things, right? So it's really important to have a provider as a homeowner that you can trust. So if you've got a plumber you can trust in personal plumbing, then you can trust them for your plumbing, heating, and air conditioning as well. I've seen many companies be very successful in adding these incremental services, which are very complementary and they really fit well. It's not as if you go from plumbing to adding roofing. Not a big relationship there, but there is in these home services that are technical. I say technical. These are high-level home services. These are things where sometimes permits are required, licenses, and of course, you're insured for all this. And it's really important to have that level of expertise. So when someone goes from the plumbing world to the air conditioning and the heating, it's the same type of standards, isn't it?
Yeah, that's 100% true. And for, the level of service that we want to provide for our homeowners that we service currently. The good thing is that, you know, we now can do that not only in the plumbing side of it, but we can now do that on the HVAC side of it, which is truly what, you know, we want to be. We want to be your masters of comfort here. That's going to be our tagline. We're your masters of comfort, as well as we want to be your plumber. So we want to do both.
And you cover so much with plumbing as well, because if people need some good water in their home, you've got water treatment options. A lot of people don't think of plumbers doing that. They think of plumbers fixing a toilet. They think of the stinky stuff, like, oh, call the plumber, it's backed up. We got to clear the drain, call the plumber. But you can also call the plumber for fresh water and for soft water. And there's really, really some neat products that make you more comfortable. I won't get into details, but you can call Bob and his team in Personal Plumbing and ask them how you can have instant hot water at your sink anywhere in the house. Those are fun things to have, okay? And that does make you more comfortable.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I'll have to talk about that on another show with you.
Absolutely. Bob, as always, thank you so much. Bob Muller from Personal Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. I love the sound of that. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks, Joe. I appreciate it.